In this video, we will solve a numerical problem on cournot and stakelberg model. The question is, given market demand function is P is equal to 30 minus Q, where Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2. Q1 is the firm 1's output and Q2 denotes the firm 2's output. Marginal cost of firm 1 is equal to marginal cost of firm 2, which is $12. We need to find out the equilibrium price and output in Cournot model, that is profit maximizing price and output. Also, the second question is, suppose firm 1 acts as leader. We have to find out the equilibrium price and output in stakelberg model. That means the profit maximizing price and output in stakelberg model, and we have to compare these two models here. Okay, so let's take the Cournot model first. So let us see what we are being given. We are being given the inverse demand function is P is equal to 30 minus, so in place of Q we can write Q1 plus Q2, so it will become Q1 minus Q2. Okay, this is the inverse demand function. Also, we are being told marginal cost of firm 1 is equal to 12 and marginal cost of firm 2 is also 12. Okay, we will first solve for the Cournot equilibrium price and output. Now in case of Cournot model with two firms, equilibrium is attained when we equate the reaction function of the two firms with each other. By reaction function what we mean, and let me show first how to calculate the reaction function, then I will explain the reaction function in itself. So let us first calculate the reaction function of firm 1. Okay, so to find out the reaction function of firm 1, what will we do? We first need to find out the total revenue function of firm 1. Total revenue function of firm 1 is simply price into output of firm 1. That means total revenue of firm 1 will be equal to, so this is the price inverse demand function. To this we multiply the output of firm 1, that is Q1. So we will get total revenue function is 30 Q1 minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2. Okay, this is the total revenue function of firm 1. Then we need to find out the marginal revenue of firm 1. So marginal revenue of firm 1 is simply the partial derivative of this function. That means the partial derivative of total revenue function of firm 1 with respect to output of firm 1. If we take the partial of this of this function, what will we get? Derivative of Q1 is 1, so we are left with 30 minus derivative of Q1 square is twice Q1, and derivative of Q1 will be here 1, so we are left with Q2 because we are taking the partials. That is, marginal revenue function of firm 1 comes out to be 30 minus twice Q1 minus Q2. Okay, also we need to find out the marginal cost of firm 1, that is being given us as marginal cost of firm 1 is $12. Okay, now what will we do for profit maximization? We know that firm 1 will equate its marginal revenue with its marginal cost. Okay, marginal revenue is this 30 minus twice Q1 minus Q2, and we equate it with 12. Okay, if we solve this here, so 30 minus 12 is 18. We will get minus Q2, and transpose this to LHS or RHS, we will get twice Q1. Okay, now solving for Q1, that means dividing both, or we write it in this fashion, twice Q1 will be equal to 18 minus Q2, dividing both sides by 2, so we will divide here and here. This 2 gets cancelled, so Q1 will be equal to 2 1s are 2 9s are, that is 9 minus Q2 divided by 2. Okay, so let me write it here. So Q1, when we solve this, we will get 9 minus Q2 divided by 2. This is the reaction function of firm 1. Okay, so let me rub this out. So what exactly does this reaction function tells us? Reaction function of firm 1 in this case tells us how much output will firm 1 choose to produce given the firm 2 has chosen its optimal output. Okay, so it is also called the best response function of firm 1, that is the optimal quantity chosen by the firm 1 given firm 2 has chosen its optimal quantity, that is the reaction function of firm 1. Symmetrically, if you want to find out the reaction function of firm 2, we will get, since we have the same marginal cost, so reaction function of firm 2 by symmetry will be equal to Q2 will be equal to, so this is a homework for you. You can also calculate it by yourself. It will come out to be 9 minus Q1 upon 2. Okay, and in case of, so we have Cournot and stakelberg model here. In case of Cournot model, we also call it the simultaneous, a game model. In this case, firms choose their quantities simultaneously. Okay, now to find out the output produced by firm 1 and firm 2, what will we do? So this is for reaction function of firm 1, this is reaction function of firm 2. What will we do here? Simply we will plug the reaction function of firm 1 into reaction function of firm 2. That means Q2 will be equal to 9 minus, so if I write it in this fashion, 1 upon 2. Now what will be Q1? Q1 is this stuff, that is 9 minus Q2 divided by 2. Okay, simply we plug the reaction function of firm 1 into reaction function of firm 2. Solving this, so let me write it here. So Q2 will be equal to 9 minus, so this is 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 4, so this is Q2 divided by 4. Transposing this here, so we have Q2 plus Q2 divided by 4 is equal to 2 9s are 18, अर्धा 9 now, so we will get 9 upon 2. So here it is 4Q cross multiplying, so we have 4Q2, let me write it here, 4Q2 plus Q2 divided by 4, so we will get 4 आ गई 5, sorry I have done some silly mistake here. So this is minus 9 upon 2, minus into minus is plus here. Okay, it will become plus, then we have here minus, so it is here minus. Okay, 4Q2 minus Q2 divided by 4, it comes out to be 3Q2, or it is equal to this is equal to 9 upon 2. Solving again, so this is 3Q2 divided by 4 is equal to 9 upon 2. Okay, that implies Q2 will be equal to 9 upon 2. If I transpose 3 upon 4, it will get reciprocated and multiplied, it will become 4 upon 3. Simple mathematics here. So 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, 3 1s are 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Okay, so Q2 will be equal to 6. So when we solve this, we will get the optimal quantity chosen by firm 2 will be equal to 6. Q2 came out to be 6. This is the profit maximizing output produced by firm 2. What will be the profit maximizing output of firm 1? It will be also equal to 6. If we plug the value of Q2 is equal to 6 into firm 1, so we will get Q1 will be equal to 9 minus 6 upon 2. In place of Q2 we have this 6, so this comes out to be Q1 will be also equal to 9 minus 6 upon 2 is 3, so 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay, so here we can see both firms choose same, rather both firms produce same level of output in case of Cournot model. Now let us see the Stakelberg model. Okay, so in case of Stakelberg model, we are being told that firm 1 is the leader. Okay, so we have firm 1 is leader. Okay, so how will firm 1 choose its output? For this, let us see the steps involved. First thing is demand function will remain same, that is P is equal to 30 minus Q1 minus Q2. Okay, firm 1 being the leader, it will insert the reaction function of firm 2 into this demand function. Okay, so it will simply plug or insert the reaction function of firm 2. That means P will be equal to 30 minus Q1 minus the reaction function of firm 2 we have calculated, that is and let me write it here, 9 minus Q1 divided by 2. Let me repeat it here. Since firm 1 is leader, it will produce according to the reaction function of firm 2. Okay, so in case of stakelberg model, firm 1 moves first, then the follower firm. Okay, so it is a sequential game concept or sequential move, in contrast with cournot where the moves are simultaneous. Okay, so simply firm 1 will be firm 1 being the leader, it will see that reaction function of firm 2, it will insert it into it, the demand function, market demand function. So what will be the demand function for firm 1 then? So let us solve this. So we will get P is equal to 30 minus Q1 minus 9, minus into minus is plus, Q1 divided by 2. Solving for, rather let's write here, P is equal to 30 minus 9 is 21 minus, then we have, or let us see what is minus Q1 plus Q1 divided by 2. So this is minus twice Q1 plus Q1 divided by 2. This comes out to be minus Q1 divided by 2. Okay, when we add these two, we will get minus Q1 divided by 2. Okay, so this will be the inverse demand function for firm 1. Then we need to find out the total revenue function of firm 1. Total revenue function for firm 1 will be simply equal to P into Q1. Okay, P is this function, which is 21 minus Q1 divided by 2. To this we multiply by Q1. So we will get total revenue function equal to 21 Q1 minus Q1 into Q1 is Q1 square divided by 2. Then similarly we will find out the marginal revenue of firm 1, that is the derivative of the partial derivative of total revenue function of firm 1 with respect to output. Okay, taking partials here, so derivative of Q1, rather we don't need to take the partial here, we can take the simple derivative here because only Q1s are involved here. Okay, so derivative of Q1 is 1, so we are left with 21. Derivative of Q1 square is twice Q1, so this 2 and this 2 will get then cancelled, we will be left with Q1 also. Okay, only. So marginal revenue of firm 1 will be equal to 21 minus Q1. Now firm 1 will to maximize profit, it will equate its marginal revenue with its marginal cost. That means marginal revenue of firm 1 equals marginal cost of firm 1. That gives us 21 minus Q1 will be equal to marginal cost of firm 1 is 12. Okay, solving for Q1, so Q1 will be equal to 21 minus 12, it will come out to be that with now. So output chosen by firm 1 in case of stakelberg model will be 9. What about firm 2? Simply plug Q1 is equal to 9 into the reaction function of firm 2. So reaction function of firm 2 is this, so Q2 will be equal to 9 minus 9 upon 2. This comes out to be Q2 will be equal to 9 minus 4.5. That gives us Q2 will be equal to 4.5. Okay, here you can visualize or infer that firm 1 being the leader, it will produce twice the output of firm 2. Okay, or firm 2 will produce half the output of firm 1. In other words, leader firm will choose to produce twice the output compared to the output of follower. Okay, now we got Q1 and Q2 here. Let us see the prices also. Okay, so in case of cournot, equilibrium, what will be the market price? So P is equal to we are being given 30 minus 30 minus, in place of Q we have Q1 plus Q2, Q1 plus Q2. So price will be equal to, P will be equal to 30 minus Q1 plus Q2 means we calculated somewhere 6 plus 6, that is 12. Okay, Q1 plus Q2 is 6 plus 6, or let me write it here, 6 plus 6. So price in case of cournot model will be equal to 30 minus 12, this which comes out to be Norlugiyat is it how that is 18. Okay, that comes out to be 18. And in case of stakelberg model, what will be the price? Let me write it here, in case of stakelberg model, the price will be P will be equal to, again we have 30 minus Q1 plus Q2. So this is 30 minus Q1 is, in case of, rather we have 9 plus 4.5, so which comes out to be 30 minus, now to 4 now daka ba through through 0.5, that is price will be equal to 30 minus, it will come out to be 16.5, I guess. Okay, I hope I have done this calculation right here. So price in case of stakelberg model will be 16.5 and price in case of cournot model will be 18. That's how we solve the cournot and stakelberg model. Okay, so let me repeat it here, some pointers. What are the different major differences between the cournot and stakelberg model? In case of cournot model, firms choose their output simultaneously, and in case of stakelberg model, firms choose their outputs in sequential order. Okay, so firm 1 first reacts, then firm 2, that means firm 1 is also called the first mover. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.